The weak fear the shadows.
Fear controls them.
I'm absolutely livid.
Alright, so we got a King band coming out, we got a Vladimir band coming out. Both pretty simple. Oriana band coming out. I'm not sure. Have I ever seen Alan play Oriana? It's kind of an interesting one. Might have happened like one time, but I know he pretty much has like the same rotation of champions for the most part, unless he, been working on a little something up his sleeve. We got a Caitlyn band coming out. Maybe don't want to deal with that range. Looking to hold it down and be able to get in pretty easily without having to overextend for something. Got the last two bands coming out before we go into the pick phase. We have, the blue team side, Kaos Gaming. They do ban the Camille. Definitely don't want to see that mobility. Camille's been a pretty solid pick for the most part in BTL games and along with the LCS scene. So definitely a really good ban in my opinion. And then we got a Lysandra band coming out. Interesting. Let's go ahead and see the first pick of the day. Or of the game, excuse me. Actually, might be locking in the Draven. Actually might want to take the Vayne. Vayne, definitely with that buff can be a pretty strong contender if played in the right hands. We've seen it felt like once or twice in the BTL so far, so this could be an interesting one. Let's see what they decide to pick on the side of Elo Terrace. Got Black Ninja actually playing top lane this time instead of the jungler. So it should be interesting to see what he has up his sleeve there. Ooh, we got an Orin coming out. That's a pretty solid pick. Very tanky. Has several knockups and a slow. Along with the Nocturne coming out. So two pretty solid picks coming out from the side of Elo Terrace. Definitely looking like they got what they wanted. Taking time to think about it. They actually gonna lock in Silas. Silas, been played 2 games in a row so far with a 0% win rate in BTL, but this could be a change here. Not sure where is it gonna go. Oh god, is it gonna be Lux? Okay, so they do lock in the Lux. I feel a certain type of way about Lux being played, but it's neither here nor there. It's all about, the player. But they have like a really tanky Orin, a Nocturne with a spell shield. So play it right, able to dodge a lot of stuff. This guy's gonna feed just like he did yesterday on Graves. That is toxic. Oh, is he actually gonna go Silas jungle? This should be interesting. Okay, so they do lock in the Karthus, pretty much playing a lot of the same stuff they typically play, or that we typically see from Elo Terrace. Gonna go ahead and opt to ban Gnar in the top lane. I don't think Silas gets tanky, just from what I've seen. I don't think he's like a really tank type champion. Hey, look at the passion. Lux is free low for me. Especially like if they first pick it and I know it's a Lux mid and I could, take up Echo or Fizz. Hell yeah, that shit is free low. As long as you don't get caught up, you good. Alright, so they do take a lot of engage away from the side of Chaos. And they do ban Lucian. So all that's left for this team is to really pick their bot lane. So they might pick their ADC here or maybe give that counter pick over to their ADC and pick their support here instead. Their team comp is looking pretty well rounded right now. Okay, so they actually do have to pick the Kai'Sa. We've seen this before. We've played that Kai'Sa a lot in BTL actually, and they still decided to give her over to him. So Kai'Sa versus Vayne should be an interesting matchup. And Fire coming out. They do have the ADC pick, so I'm guessing we're looking for a jungler. Wait a second. Is that maybe a Lux support? Or is that a cast top? Looks like it might be a Lux support. They are going to go ahead and lock Nasus in against Auron, which should be pretty free for Nasus. He gets to stack up as much as he wants in that top lane. So definitely a really good pick coming out. We've seen this Nasus in BTL since like week 2, I believe. Somebody played it in week 2, and they kind of, I think it was Ewok's team, and they kind of snowballed it, or not snowballed it, but let it get strong, and he kind of carried. And with a matchup against Auron, who can't like do the best amount of damage against him. I'm sorry, what? Was this an accident? Is that Auron support and a Akali top? Nani? What is going on? This is going to be one interesting game. Don't know what to expect. There's no way this man is going to bleed playing Cassiopeia jungle. No way, right? This actually isn't happening. Okay, they switched back. I was finna say there was no way that was gonna happen. There was like actually no way. I'm gonna just take a second until the game gets up. We get into game. All right, we got the second game of the night starting up. We have Chaos Gaming
I'm gonna
versus.
keep you company.
I bet. We got Chaos Gaming versus Elo Terrorist in game 2 at
Hold
a
on, I gotta
9.
open up the spectate.
Alright, do your thing. Oh, gotta.
You muted on the
Oh, yeah, wait. I thought I muted myself.
in Discord.
Oh, okay, yeah, Discord. I bet.
Who was in that game that I got added? Killer in this?
No, do you have Alan, Mechadef Allah?
Nah. Tamaya's not in this game?
No.
Edwin?
Nope. You can't spectate off of my spectate?
Nah. How my voice sound? I'm using the new
Oh, that shit sound a little crispy, yo.
blue Yeti, you feel me?
Yo, that shit sound a little lit. That sound like a quality ass mic right there.
You feel me? Can I get a yeah? What about, is Nair in this? No, he's not ranked.
I was never play a rank like he ain't got a game later. Oh, you know how to do the spectate through op.gg?
Okay, let's see if that works. What's his name?
Just look up, I guess the simplest one would be Antfire. Exactly how it sounds.
Ants Fire with a space or all together?
All together.
Okay, and then spectate. Keep. Run. Alright, let's see if this works. They some head asses, yo.
It does look like Deathworm's having a problem, maybe. Not sure what it was. Computer started or something. He's not even in Discord, so,
Are we gonna have a remake?
fuck no, ain't no remakes in this league. You
Damn.
finna 4v5 and pray this motherfucker come back.
Time's a ticking, bruh. Damn, I can't get in the spectate type shit. Let me see, showing folder. And then I'm gonna close this out. And then I'm gonna run as admin.
They do know we can read their in-game chat, right? Because ain't nobody waiting 15 minutes. You finna start this shit exactly at 20 minutes if shit don't happen.
Bro, I could have sworn I had Mechadeth Allah added. I think he probably deleted me, bro.
Oof.
That's tough. Spectate League of Legends. And then what's this dude name? North America. Antfire. Yo, it's hella not letting me do Nathan, yo.
Yikes.
What kind of name is Antfire, bruh?
See if you can add Alan real fast, and then I'm gonna tell him to add you. Since we just sitting here waiting.
Oh yeah, he can't open up in. How you spell that nigga name? I mean his name.
Mecha, exactly how it sounds. Death, but I think it's spelled, what is it? D-E-T-H, and then Allah.
He dropped the A. Okay, I sent him a friend request.
Hey Alan, can you add Mr. real fast?
At Mr.
Adam,
Okay.
Adam on lead.
Oh. Into this room.
No, just add him on your friends list.
Oh, okay.
Wait, he has to leave the game then.
But you have to leave the game to add somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Shit.
In 40 seconds, okay. I'd rather do that.
Yeah, I can't. He sent me a friend request, but I can't add it.
Alright, never mind then. You gotta leave the game in order to add you.
I mean, he got time, yo. The game paused.
You forget, we on a 3-minute delay. They should finna start.
Oh shit, we are, bruh. They should already started.
It's likely by now it's finna start. Alright, let me see something.
There is?
Yeah, I haven't started.
yeah.
Have
I
y'all
got word
started?
here. I'll word this.
Wait, everyone shut
Sit
up.
mid part this.
What'd you say, Fluffy?
Y'all started?
Yeah, well, we're playing 4v5 now.
Okay. I guess they said they playing at 45. Yikes. You hate to see it. Hopefully Deathfire can get back before this game takes a turn for the worse.
So in the meantime, I'm gonna entertain chat with Herbert the Pervert.
Why is spectators delayed 3 minutes? Address so you can log into his account if you want.
He got to DM me his info then.
And then he gonna say why you at it. You might as well smurf for me.
He want that young boost. I don't think he want that from me right now, big fella. Change it to tacos.
Hey, why you gotta change your wouldn't you change your password after you give it to him?
Nah, he might have used the same password for multiple different things.
Ah, makes sense. Alright, cool. So it looks like this game is going to start off as a 4v5. Unfortunately, you hate to see it, but I guess it's better than just like taking a DQ, and hopefully my man finds his way back into the game as fast as possible. Otherwise, this might just end up being a slaughter. We're not sure what happened, so not really much we can do at the moment. We just gotta let it rock out. So on all this probably just gonna end up being a free one for the side of Elo Terrorists. Ooh, why did Kaisa do that much damage this early? So it was a Silas jungle. The most they had, like, they pretty much just had to stall the game at this time. Nasa's gonna be behind, but Akali's just gonna farm up. As long as she's like not able to make any solid roams and they win every other lane, they should be fine. Honestly, that's true too. Silas could just get double buffs, go top, and just get his farm, and just be with it like it gotta be. It is what it is. Ooh, that's some pretty sick Cassiopeia damage coming out early. Bot lane for Elo Terrors do get the early level 2 stars, so they do have the pressure.
You ride with me. You know, time for me.
Are you watching 45? Because this is what they wanted to do. It was either this or we just have like a no game happen at all. I'd rather, you know, at least give them a small chance and then, you know, Nasus comes back and they have like a chance to bounce back.
So what exactly happened to his connection? Do you know?
Nobody knows. He got in game and I guess like something had to happen between him loading in and whatever the case may be. Ooh, he actually could win that. The cooldowns. Got red buff, big fella. Get her ass. Ooh, that might be it. Black Ninja might go down here. Might have to flash. You flashed too early. But he does have that E, but Akali is also mobile as hell too. He actually does end up getting her. Does pick up the first blood. They don't show it to us, but nice first blood coming out from the side of Silas.
Good shit, my guy.
For Nasus go, we have no clue what happened to his computer, whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sure whatever happened wasn't intentional. But there's a 10-minute wait. Well, there's a 10-minute pause time that everything gets in BTL. The 10 minutes were up and they decided to play the 4v5. It kind of like sucks for, you know, watching it and gameplay wise, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. It's just me. I definitely been in situations where I had to like 4v5 for a bit. I think it was like back when Hentai Heroes, we had to 4v5 that fucking game. Is somebody disconnected? You know, you just type that in all. You know what? Never mind.
You need his username anyway.
Shit, y'all could be like me. My username the same thing. You know, actually, it's not. Never mind. Okay, most people don't know my old. What's the name? And I have an emergency sub. I mean, they already had to like sub some other people in, and then just start the whole game over and put a sub in. And it doesn't help that their captain was the person that disconnected. At all. Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to like start the whole game after the champ select and everything then happened. So it's like, this is the way it had to be. I mean, if the rest of the players didn't want to play the game, Instead, we rather just, you know, not play and take the DQ instead of playing a 4v5. I wasn't, you know, I let them do that. But they wanted to play some.
Alright, I got the info. Pulling it up now.
Alright. Well, he is 6. He does get that Akali. Alti.
Alright, what's dude name?
Mecha Death Allah. Wait, I do need to be careful here. Kaisa is pretty strong. Ooh.
I do not see a Mecha Death Allah on his team. I mean, on his friends list.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage coming out.
Is Jim Cantor in that game?
No.
Oh my god, yo. Agile don't got none of these dudes added.
Alright, I thought you said you don't at least have Allen added. You got Kami. Oh, look for ASC Kami.
Okay, I got him. Spectate. Alright, we in. I'm loading in now.
Hey. Silas did opt to clear his jungle for a little bit. Nocturne is top. Maybe he start pushing that top lane in. Or nope, doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. Nocturne looked like he's making his way mid. Did you need to be careful for this? They're gonna go ahead and 5-man that cast. He is not gonna get knocked up. Silas is there too. Karthus ulti coming out, but it shouldn't be enough damage. Ooh, and Silas is actually gonna pick up the kill on Nocturne. Take the Karthus ulti and Silas for the fucking Karthus ulti. Gotta love it. So it's close. I don't know what happened with the ore in there. He didn't have his pillow up for the knockup. Otherwise, it might have been different. But Nocturne did end up going down, so you hate to see it. Silas already 2-0. Maybe you can, like I said, all they really got to do is start the game out. Let Noxus come back. And, you know, just sort of farm up, get up levels. Mans probably shouldn't even go damage. Maybe just build completely tank. And let, you know, Kaz, Vayne, and Silas do their thing. Just be like a tank and play pretty much a support role. Yeah, I'm going pretty hard for this.
Hey, Fluff, what time are you at?
8:40. Nocturne is, but Orange.
8:49.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, boys.
Orange kind of bothering me. Definitely eat a second time without a pillar. Silas is actually just coming up and just whomping on top of the fucking Akali, just doing whatever he wants. Ooh, that might be a dead island. He might be able to get the cast with one more Q, but no, it's not going to end up happening. Nocturne doesn't have ulti either. Shouldn't be able to catch up.
Do a countdown of where you at in time-wise.
22, 23, 24.
Okay, we at the same spot. Alright. It just seemed like you was a little bit ahead. Before me. Alright, we do have a fight going out. Silas versus Nocturne. Will Nocturne be able to get away? And it looks like he's gonna hip hop in his Jordans right back to the wait. Nope. My boy going all the way in for it. Get the kill plus 300 gold. And we're lit. Akali look like she is trying to walk up and pull up my mans. Will she get anything out of it? Nope. She's just wasting time at this point. And we still have a Nasus in base. Can we get an F in chat?
And it was suck because they're actually playing like pretty well this game. They just don't have Nasus.
Yep. Apparently, like for a 4v5, they're only down like 1k gold, and it looks like we have a 3-man gank going on bot lane, and both will go down double kill over for Cassiopeia. She's gonna be really fed. Is that my boy Faker? Let's see if they're gonna rotate over to the dragon after this. They should be able to take this. We do have Karthus doesn't have his ult right now, so he's not gonna be able to do much. And Nocturne is top side, so this is looking like a free dragon in the side of what's his team name?
Kaos Gaming.
Kaos Gaming. Clap it up.
Not doing bad at all for a 4v5 game.
Not at all. 6-1.
And that gold disparity is just from Nasus not being there.
Yeah, so if this team does end up losing a 4v5, it is a lot. It's gonna be a super pain when it comes to the community. They're never gonna live this down. Like, bro, you really just lost a 4v5. It's gonna be real tough. It's gonna be real tough.
It's gonna be meme of the year.
Meme of the year, boys. We got another fight going out. Looks like Silas does want to fight the Akali. Akali didn't want any of that smoke. Bring that butt back to base. Silas is doing a really what I do like that Silas is doing. He's kind of like flip-flopping between jungling and also like farming the top wave. So he's taking the XP not only from the jungle camps but also from top lane. So he can at least try to be a little bit stronger than the enemy jungler right now. Because as you can see, Silas is level 9 while Nocturne's just hit level 8 not too long ago.
Ooh, nice snare coming out from Lux. Does need to be careful.
Oh, Lux looks like she's about to get gang banged, and she will go down by all of the. Oh, it looks like Cassiopeia wants to try to revenge her buddy. Silas goes down with the orange ult, and that's another one down. Looks like Carthus is gonna pull up on Silas, and he's gonna walk clean back under the tower.
A champion who just steals ulti, just stole Orin ulti and just use it against them.
Yep. Let me take this skill and beat you with it, yo.
It was really good coming out for the side of Elo Terrace. They definitely needed that one.
Yeah, most definitely.
Akali getting free reign top, just able to push because Silas opted to go bot. I think he has to be more careful about his decision making. I know he's trying to make the best of the situation, but giving that free tower gold over is definitely gonna be hard to deal with.
Yeah, most definitely. And it looks like Akali will just get the free tower goal eventually because top lane's pretty much the lowest tower at the moment. We have another fight going down bot lane. Small trade going on in the favor of Vayne. Got Cassio ignoring all types of CS just to try to harass Carthus a little bit more.
That's for motherfuckers like that is ugly.
Straight ugly, bro. But I mean, if I have such a lead like Cassio does, I'd do the exact same thing.
She actually going for this?
And she tries to die, but decides to back off. At this point, I think she should have just froze it, but it looks like Carthus is going to back, so she can push into lane and reset.
She flashed for that.
Yeah, she really did. She green. She playing real musty right now. Let's see if she's going to
die.
go for
If
a
he that lands.
Here we go. She's getting that speed increase, and she will go down. Free kill for Cassiopeia. No, and she will go down as well.
Nice cues coming out. Good shit.
Most definitely. It was solid for the Cassio, but she kind of greeted a little too hard. She could have just harassed him on the tower until she was like, until she can probably 1 or 2 shot him with the dive. You have Nocturne just being Farmer Brown.
Yeah, actually not really able to make anything happen too much.
Yeah, I haven't seen him pop his ulti yet as well. We got Ornn going in for a trade. Oh, it looks like they're gonna all go all in. Will the Ornn all hit? Nope. Kaisa does take a kill off the Vayne. Will she be able to get the Lux? Lux throws out a binding, and she will get the double kill. Good stuff on my boy ASC Kami. My boy Nocturne coming in and help them push the way. Let's see if they can get any tower damage on this.
Boy, I don't know how I feel about the Lux pick coming through with the Vayne. I feel like it just doesn't compliment her at all.
Yeah. Hopefully they can make something happen with it. Looks like Cassio will try to go in, and Nocturne goes in with the ulti. Let's see if Cassio can catch this.
She's gonna win. Cassio's gonna win.
Damage. And Cassiopeia takes down Nocturne. Let's see if nope. The Carthus goes out. She's gonna try to get and she will before she falls. Good stuff coming out from my boy Wixie. Then we got another fight between Silas and Carthus. Will Carthus be able to take out Silas? Silas end up auto attacking the main. He flash out. Carthus flash out there, and he will take it down, but he will go down as well. A 1-for-1 trade. They are running fades right now.
100%. Gotta wonder where this game might have ended up being if Nasus was here.
Exactly, most definitely. And first tower did go down to the bot lane, and then Kali managed to take another tower in favor of, this is Elo Terrace, right?
Yeah.
Elo Terrace. Let's go. Currently, right now, the goal lead has increased in Elo Terrace's favor. It went from a 1K lead to a pretty much 5K lead. It's about 4.6K at the moment.
Yeah, all Cass has to really do is she could carry this. She just has to like give Vayne time to scale up. Once Vayne, you know, can pretty much do the 1v4, 1v5, and Silas has been a nuisance with their Karthus ulti, getting rid of it, doing a little bit of damage.
We do have Akali kind of roaming around the bot lane. Let's see if they try to push anything to happen here. The Fire Dragon did go up, so they do look to contest this at the moment. Oh, this is a Cloud Dragon. Ornal does go off here too. Akali comes in, dashes, and Silas will go down to Akali. Another fight goes off between Vayne. Vayne decides not to 1v5. Akali is going to try to dash on her pretty soon.
Akali actually doesn't have ult. Unless she lands
the
E.
She used it in the last fight. Looks like Nocturne will try to slow her with his abilities, and he will use his ult. He has no mana at the moment, so Vayne looks to walk free home free, wade in the water. We got another tower going down in favor of Elo Terrace. Karthus immediately going straight from Dragon into pushing lanes. That's what I like to see. Focusing on the objective at hand. They do not want to lose a 4v5 like this. But at this point, they pretty much have this game in their bag right now. They got a pretty solid goal lead. I don't see them falling behind unless they make some crucial mistakes. Looks like Vayne is finally catching up to farm of Kai'Sa. She was down maybe like 10 to 15, but now after getting Krug, she will kind of get a slight lead CS-wise. Kill-wise, we do have Kai'Sa up 3 kills, and, well, they're even in CS, assists. So Kai'Sa is a little bit stronger than Vayne at the moment, but Vayne, I really don't know the scaling between Vayne and Kai'Sa. I still don't even know what Kai'Sa even does, honestly, but we're gonna leave it at that.
She is definitely a strong champ, but I don't think she's Vayne strong.
You're right. Vayne is definitely Vayne strong. Because I did hear they did the change where after she pops her ulti, her Q cooldown is decreased significantly. Looks like they're going to set up around Rift or try to bait something here. Vayne is shown bot lane, so there's not much that Team Chaos can do at this situation because Vayne is so far away from the team. If Elo Terrorists want to, they can try to force a fight here without their AD carry, but looks like they're just going to go and opt out for getting the Rift. Or all goes out. Looks like they're going to try to engage. Does it hit anyone? It does hit Lux. And a Karthus ult goes off as well. And we got another fight. Nocturne goes off, Flash goes off, and she gets away pretty easily.
And at this point, they're pretty much just looking to run it down. They're going to go ahead and drop that Rift Herald top lane.
Push, push, push. Because at this point, it is mid-game, so all they really have to do is...
Did you see, did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. What happened?
It was like the Kai'Sa dropped the Rift Herald, but she kept floating bot lane.
Huh. No, I guess that was a bug with your client. Chaos did a pretty solid job protecting their base because with 4 members of the team. Because this is mid-game, and like pretty much the goal of mid-game is to fight with a numbers advantage. But Cassiopeia is pretty scary right now, so it's gonna make fighting these fights a little bit harder than what they might seem. Even with the goal lead that they have, it looks like they are gonna go for a retreat. Let's see what Team Chaos does to respond to that. With the bags going off, the optimal thing to do is try to get mid lane, but Silas is looking like he's greedy for kills to try to get Karthus on the tower. We have other 2 members of Elo Terrorists standing by to see if anything pops off.
He's gonna go ahead and use the Karthus ulti he stole to do a bit of damage.
Looks like Silas will go in. Will he get... Nocturnal goes off. Vayne is trying to kite, and he does take down Vayne as well.
What the actual...
Lux all goes off, and it does not hit. Yo, that is kind of tilting.
The actual fuck is this champion?
Horn all goes off again, and it does land on Silas. Akali goes in, and he will fall. My boy Black Ninja. Showing them how them shurikens really work. Oh, she can dash over that wall like that? Okay. Good to know.
Great champion, Riot.
Great champion.
Ooh, she might go down. Nope, the fucking shroud is broken. Ooh, Orin, I don't know what you're doing, big fella.
Cassio sidesteps and kites him and does take down ASC Yami. It's to me, it does Orin seem like his ult was on 30 seconds because I could have sworn he used it like twice within the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, the score stands 14-13 in favor of Team Chaos, but the goal lead is still around 5K in favor of Elo Terrorist. They're gonna go and opt to get this Cloud Dragon, and Team Chaos notices. Let's see if they're gonna try to respond to this. Cassio is trying to flank over to the side and zone him off a bit.
Well, the Silas is actually ballsy. Just hopping in the
Cassio goes in on Carthus. Let's see if she's gonna be able to get anything. The Kaisa all goes off. She's gonna go immediate switch her focus to Kaisa, and then the Kali goes in, and they don't get it. Carthus all goes off. Vayne's try to go and 1v9 and falls. Nocturne all goes off, kills Cassio, and it's just a cleanup from here. Will Lux be able to get away? She throws her stun, and it misses. Both flashes go down. Very nice champions you create here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Man, this is pretty much looking like GG at this point.
Yep. Pretty much.
I can't even call it a
They
good
decided
game.
to back off. Yeah. Kind of sucks. But interesting enough, like, dragon-wise, Team Chaos did get all of the dragons so far in this game, which is interesting, considering the player advantage that Elo Terrorists have.
Yeah, in fact, I'm like inclined to believe Elo Terrorists might be down right now if it wasn't for, you know, whatever happened to the Nasus.
Yeah. We can just expect some League News roster changes later on today. Am I right?
It looks like Elo Terrorists are gonna go ahead and group it up and start attempting to run it down. Or maybe even take the Baron to help that out a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like they're clearing vision to try to set up for it. Maybe they sit there and try to bait something out. Let's see what they do. Looks like they're gonna go for the bait. Hopefully, someone face checks them, and good lucks. E comes out to check. Or does goes out. They are in a choke point, so and he hits nothing. Very nice response from Team Chaos. Nocturne goes in on Cassio, blows her flash, and try to retreat. Vayne is doing a lot of damage, and then Cassio comes up on her. Then Carthus goes down, gets flayed, not flayed, but E.
What the hell?
And Silas goes in to delete Kaisa. Very nice team fight coming out from Team Chaos. That was hella unexpected. That was not expected at all. Team Chaos is looking to push this lane up and try to get something out of that.
I don't know what went wrong there. Maybe they were off a little bit, but a 4v5 with a 4 for none trait in favor of
Team Chaos. They some hitters, yo. They some hitters. I respect the grind. What I was expecting them to do is maybe push like one tower and then try to retreat over to the Baron to try to get the Baron off the map, because that was kind of, I don't know if that was luck or just a misplay on Elo Terrorist part, because they did miss all their crucial abilities. But let's hope they don't try to go for this Baron right now. I just go back and reset. But if they do, they're shown back in, so Elo Terrorist might just take the Baron anyway. We got some vision being cleared around the Baron, trying to get control over it.
Honestly, I thought this was GG, but apparently it ain't over. They fighting one slip up
Nocturne all goes off. He does spot Silas, and he runs into Casio as well. A lot of damage is coming off to the Nocturne. They lose again. Silas does get away. Cassiopeia
with a Cassiopeia ulti!
He goes back in. He ultied on them, and they are getting freaking deleted. Luxor goes off and does no damage. I didn't see the damage. And Kai's is trying to retreat and gets taken down by Cassio. This is looking like a free
That's a free kill for Akali, actually. She all she has to do is hit the execute. They can't. And fire. Be careful. They actually going. They can't do this.
I don't know if they can do it either. Definitely if Akali comes around and try to stop them.
Actually,
Akali,
wait, hold on. They're actually gonna go in and tie it.
And she gets boom. It's looking like
what is this?
It's looking like a thrown game. These are the crucial mistakes that Team Chaos needed Elo Terrace to make, and it looks like they will back off the Baron. And it looks like Nocturne is walking back in. Oh, they did get it. Holy. Wait, did they get it?
No, they didn't get the Baron.
No, I'm looking at Lux. Look, they got too many flashy skins going on around here, yo. Sadly, they couldn't really get anything out of that pretty much ace that they got on Elo Terrace, so it's still a lot to have to work around. But they brought the game a little bit closer. It's only a 1K goal lead, 2K, about a 2K goal lead in favor of Elo Terrace.
Big fella, what you doing?
And he instantly regrets it. He's gonna get taken down. Pretty much the whole squad, whole gang in this bitch, and he will go down. Lux gets caught by Orange. Orange gonna move away, and Red Team will get the dragon.
That might be Baron. I was down for another 35 seconds. If they don't go for Baron, like, Baron is definitely up. Ooh, but
Cassio is doing damage. Can Cassio sidestep this? Nope. She will get hit by the
Cassio ulti! But
Cassio!
Nocturne ulti. Well, the Nocturne Fear was enough to keep him alive. No!
And Lux goes and gets the Kaisa. Let's go. I'm hyped. Yo, I kind of, look, I don't want to seem biased, but, like, look, Chaos can... I kind of want Chaos to get this, yo.
They're playing really hard for it.
Bro, they're working for this win right now, and I'm excited for it. I'm hella excited for it right now.
Ooh, I didn't think it would be this close.
Yo, we got to give my boy, look, we got to give my boy Cassio the medal. We got to give him the medal. If they can pull out this dub, we got to give him the medal.
Fucking 15-6. Really?
I'm not even gonna lie. The Silas, he's been doing, like, his alt choices has been really good lately. Like, not even gonna hold you.
100%. If it wasn't for that Nocturne Fair, she would have actually wiped their team.
Yep, most definitely. Looks like Orin will try to get some more vision around the Baron, just making sure they can see what's going on.
Alright, so Deathworm is back in Discord, maybe trying to load up as fast as he can. That's gonna be a level 1 Gnosis, but
the catch-up gold should bring him, at least skill-wise, he's gonna be up there, but items, he's gonna be so far behind. Looks like Akali is pushing bot to try to bring some type of pressure on the map and bring more members of Team Chaos down bot lane to respond to this Akali. Meanwhile, Elo Terrace can go for the Baron.
They're actually gonna run it down mid.
But they're actually gonna force it down mid and try to get it in here out of that. And will they be able to get it? Team Chaos is collapsing on it. Will get stunned by the Lux. Cassiopeia is doing a lot of damage. She will go down. They do end up getting the in here.
Ooh, they
Lux takes out Kaisa. And Vayne is currently chasing down the Nocturne. Will she be able to solo? And she will. And this is looking like a game.
This might be GG, actually.
Akali is up. And this is
that
looking
might
like a
be GG.
Will this be a 4v5 win in favor of Chaos? Let's go. A 10 kill lead, 29 minutes hanging with the boys. Akali goes in, tries to execute Vayne in the back, trying to spend as much time as possible to wait for her teammates to come up. Vayne does a lot of damage and goes down. And that's another ace coming out. But they're not going to be able to end this because the rest of the team is respawning soon.
So it's not going to be GG just yet, but I don't know what they can do to come back. Elo Terrace, what they can do to come back into this game at this point. They can't.
Yeah, after that fight, it pretty much evened the goal, and it's getting to the later stages of the game where the goal lead doesn't even matter as the game goes on.
Yeah,
Because once everyone gets to those 6 items, it's like, okay, we're all pretty much maxed out. So it's really who makes the crucial mistakes.
Yeah, and they don't really have any. Oh, this man has a fucking Orin ulti.
Ooh. Silas does decide to retreat out of this, and Nocturne ults again. Oh, and he demolishes him. Watch that face, boy. And he gets out, boom, gang style. You hear me? Looks like Team Chaos is pinging Baron, but Silas is on the bot side of the map. It looks like Cassio and Lux will decide to duo this while the red team is on the bot side of the map. This is looking like a free Baron at this point. It looks like a TP is coming in from the Akali. And Silas goes in on the Akali, does a lot of damage, and demolishes her again.
Imagine getting beat with your own ulti.
The own ulti. Orange ult comes out. Will he be able to still knock up 3? And
He stole it! He stole it!
Mecha Allah is a fucking guy, but goes down anyway. 2 are down. Nocturne just came up. Let's see if they are gonna be able to get anything out of this. They are waiting in the bush to see if anything pops off. Cassio is chasing the Orn. That was a really good steal on Megadeth Ally. That might have just been able to stall. That's gonna be able to stall out the game a little bit longer.
Fuck is this game?
This is this is what League of Legends is supposed to be, a complete scrap fest, yo. A complete scrap fest, but they are looking to do a little bit of damage on these Nexus towers. Will they be able to do anything about it? Megadeth Ally is down for 16 more seconds. Will they be able to get more damage down on this tower? Looks like Akali is trying to flank from the side. And demolish Lux. Nocturne ult comes out on the Vayne. Vayne's trying to kite and she goes down. Cassiopeia sees, she flashes to nothing. Ooh, was she able to get out? Ooh, that's what is going on in this game?
Fucking Allen saved his team with that Baron still.
Man.
Apparently, we still have ourselves a fucking game.
We still have a game. The death timers are pretty high on the side of Chaos, and they look like they were just gonna run it down mid to try to even up the inhibs. Meanwhile, Eloterra's inhib is gonna respawn pretty soon. So the window of opportunity that they had is getting closed. It's getting closed. We got Lux riding on her pogo stick. Let's see if she's gonna be able to do anything to try to protect this. For some reason, Eloterra's decide not to go for the inhib because the whole team just responded. Red buff goes out from for Kami for the steal. Let's see if they're gonna go and try to still take this dragon while it's still on the map. I gotta give a lot of props to that Allen because that was a ballsy Baron steal.
He had to do it. He made the play his team needed.
And it was kind of fault on Silas as well because he was like, after he got Akali half health, like I doubt Akali would have tried to suicide at that point. He could have just went back and tried to secure the Baron at that point. He won the fight. He really didn't have to get an extra kill.
And Vayne opting a split push. They are pushing up by themselves. They could take this 4v3. I mean, it's 5v3 actually easily. Vayne actually, nope. They maybe want to try and find a way to run it down mid, win one team fight, and win off of that at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. And Vayne was spotted from the scuttle crab, so red team did not realize that and didn't decide to engage. This is a great game. This is a very great game. Looks like Team Chaos will try to go and get this bot lane tower. Meanwhile, top wave is pushing into Team Chaos's base. Cassio will back to try to respond. Nope, she decides not to and hangs with her team. Silas on alt comes out, knocks up one, and no response from that. Kaisa off to the side. Let's see what happens. Let's see how she's gonna enter this fight. Nocturne all goes off. Silas all goes off as well. He goes in. Nocturne goes on top of Vayne and goes down by Vayne. Vayne is in the back doing a lot of damage. Cassio's in the back.
Oh boy.
And it's a lot of damage going in.
Oh, Karthus ulti! Holy shit!
Karthus ulti really just destroyed the whole team. The only one left is Akali and Silas. Silas is not going to be able to fight this. If he does, it is crazy. He's going to do it. He's gaining a lot of health from that lifesteal. Looks like Akali will try to opt out. and try to back out for now and try to protect their base.
Karthus ulti. Oh, Vayne.
Karthus ulti literally destroyed the whole team at that point. Like, at first, Kaos pretty much won that fight up until that Karthus ulti hit. Like, he had to slam it on him.
Man, whipped out the fucking AFK nonsense.
Man.
Like Vayne, maybe try to lifesteal off of some minions, but that shit just demolished her. That would have made a difference if she was alive.
It really would have. This is a very hard fought game in favor, well, for Team Kaos. The fact that they are winning in kills from a 4v5, we do have a pause. And the gold is pretty much equal at this point. So like the mid game was kind of shaky for Team Kaos, but they start to pull it back after they won that first team fight. So how you feeling about this game, Fluffy? I really don't know. Like, this game can really go either way at this point from what I've seen so far.
100%. Honestly, I thought this was gonna be free for Elo terrorists. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I thought it was gonna be free. It's a 4v5.
Most definitely. But like, just imagine if Nasus was in this game stacking as well. Like, he'd be off to the side, like split pushing. And looking at Akali's build, she has no defensive items in her inventory. Like, literally, at this stage in the game, Nasus will literally be one-shotting her at this point. It's just really unfortunate that they are down one player, and it'll really help out. Definitely when it comes to Nasus, because he's able to put so much map pressure from split pushing. Whew, this is some. This is an interesting game.
Yeah. Say at least there's nothing much more we can really say or do. This game is anybody's game at this point. No matter if it's a 45, it doesn't matter anymore. They just Elo terrorists. They have to like find the right picks. And even still, they have like fucking 3 carries: Vayne to deal with, Cass to deal with, and Silas to deal with. And if Silas takes the right ulti, he will demolish the team easily.
Yep, most definitely. I think my favorite ultis coming out of Silas is definitely when he steals Orin ult and when he steals Nocturne ult, because that just gives so much like good engage that that otherwise would have went to Nasus with his Wither to try to catch one of Elo Terra's players. So it really depends on Silas' choice of ulti stealing on how they want to approach the next fight.
100%. He's taking that Akali ulti too and just absolutely demolish one of the carries with it.
Yeah, most definitely on the second proc of the Q. I mean of the ulti. And it's like, it's weird because most of the time I'm not even seeing Silas stealing their ultis, but like he's been switching ultis like Lil Uzi switches flows, you feel me? Like, I don't know. I don't know. He said, wait, this is being casted, right? How embarrassing. Is it really embarrassing on their side, though? Because they're scrapping with a 4v5. I don't know if it's embarrassing on their style. Honestly, it's giving them more points. See, I don't really know much about the teams here, but, like, this is making me like, damn, just imagine if they had their top laner right now.
Mm-hmm. Man, it does look like maybe we're ready to get back into it.
We do have the R's coming out. Let's see if Red Team is done making their oodles and noodles. Looks like the game has started. Pause coming out, and Karthus ulti stolen by I Think I Like You. Winky face. We got an engage coming out on the Orin. Orin looks like he's gonna just skate his way back to base. Got another tumble coming in from the Vayne, taking a lot of damage from the Karthus. They do end up trying to catch the Kaisa, and she ends up Zhonya's. And Cardizanias as well. Oral comes out and gets hit by Vayne. And Vayne gets hit by the Nocturne as well. She tries to cut herself and end up getting taken down. Meanwhile, Silas is in the back doing a lot of damage. Ooh, a lot's going on right now. Looks like Silas is out of this bed right now.
Oh, she's still alive.
Then takes down Kaisa. Silas is scrapping right now. Silas.
Oh, he took that Nocturne ulti.
He's got it in the game. He's gonna end the game with the quadra kill. That's it. Team Kaos fucking does it. Team Kaos does it. The Dream Team wins the 4v5, bro. Elo Terrace, you gotta go back and realize what happened in this game. The Dream Team. Yo, this was a great game of League of Legends. Congratulations to Team Kaos for winning that 4v5 against Elo Terrace. We bring captains in here?
We already behind.